What is up, y'all boys and girls? It's your boy, back with another video. I'm being so fucking for real with you guys when I say this is my 4th recording of the video. 4th. Anyways though, same day, day 9 of the reset, coming out with videos every single day for you guys. Keeping the same type of topics, something that I could hopefully give inspiration or insight on to my viewers. Now I'll start with the video topic of today, which I've gone over multiple times. Kind of what I want to say to you guys. You know, it's always off the top for all of these videos, but we're keeping a basis of the idea that I've repeated for the 4th time now is love. So mundane, but important. A very powerful topic when we get into it. Gonna raise the camera a little more. But it's so important when we really get into love, because I don't think enough people live with that powerful gift that we have to just love and appreciate things for what they are. You know, that's why I say at the end of every video, go love and appreciate this beautiful, blessed opportunity you get from the Most High, universe, divine source, God, whatever you believe in. Just the fact that we're still here existing, get to wake up and have another opportunity to experience life. You know, that's the most simplest thing that you could love and appreciate. And you know, like I preach on this topic, it all starts from within. You know, as within, so without. So first you have to love yourself before you could start loving the things around you. And it's quite simple. You know, a lot of people like to think it's hard. That's why I made that video on limiting mindsets. But a lot of people like to think it's hard and think that they can't love themselves because they're not perfect, or they're not who they want to be. You know, they're looking at all these outside sources of validation and exposure and wishing that they were there, or they were that person instead of who they are. You know, you should love yourself for the simple fact that nobody else is you but you. You shouldn't want to be something else. Now, you could appreciate those things and you can be inspired from them, but they're not you, you know? And that's just gonna hurt the way you look at yourself and the way that you love yourself when you set yourself to an unattainable standard. So stop trying to force the inevitable and just flow with love. You know, I've been starting to realize a lot, especially with getting ready to move, talking with loved ones, you know, childhood friends, and just everybody that I grew up with, thinking about moving. It's been putting me into that mode of really appreciating them and appreciating the memories and loving the memories and loving the time that we still have, you know, so close together. Topic to come on my mind, since it's what I've been living with recently. But even as of like a little back in my life, when I really started to internalize the topic of love and love just being the answer for everything, you know, it's really a way of life. Just the way you look at things. Everything in life is what you make it. You know, that's why I say it all starts from within. In this world, we only have control of one thing, and that is our mind. That is what we think. That is the way we view things. You know, the concept of good and bad is really just subjective to whatever you believe. But I'm gonna go ahead and give an example in my life that I've had when I was still in school. You know, I woke up and I would always be on my shit. You know, I like to think I never have a bad day. Every day is a good day. You know, I got to live, I got to experience, I got to learn something. So I'm waking up and I want to learn how to cook that day. So, you know, I want to get into breakfast, making breakfast for myself. So I made my breakfast. I was so proud. I was like, yo, let me get a little smoothie to go with that. Blended that thing up, you know, getting ready to bust it down. Happy as hell, man, you know. So I'm just going to eat this food. I'm walking, you know, too happy to where I don't realize, you know, I still got to hold on to that shit. And I just drop it and it lands all over the floor. Now, I feel like where it gets a lot of people is that they think that anybody in their position would be mad. Therefore, they validate themselves to be upset. This goes with the topic of, you know, it's all up to your mind and what you think and the way you perceive that moment. But I looked there and I was like, damn, I used that thought to my advantage. Yeah, a lot of people would be upset. That's exactly why I'm not going to be upset. You know, there's only one thing I can do and I got to do regardless. And that's clean up the mess. I cleaned up the mess. You know, there's no remaking the breakfast since my girlfriend was coming to pick me up from school like 5 minutes away now. So I didn't even eat breakfast. Instead, I just went to school with the one thought being on my mind. I still have the possibility to make this a great day. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So that's just like a little story time. It's like, even when, you know, you think things are going good and then shit just hits the fan, it's really about how you react to that and how you want to go moving forward from that event. You know, it's not the event that makes you. It's not the event that determines the result. It's how you choose to move after the event. And that's big. That's big, especially back on the story that I had. You know, I was really looking forward to just having breakfast that day. It didn't end up going that way. And, you know, there was no way for me to redo it, but it was about how I moved forward from that event. And that's why we come back to love. Because if you just have love for purely existing, simply being yourself and having the opportunity to live, that's really all you need. You know, you don't need fucking breakfast. You don't need money. You don't need fame. You don't even need supporters. Even though I really do appreciate everybody in my comments showing love and appreciation for the content that I put out there. You know, it makes me happy to see that people can appreciate what I have to offer. And not only appreciate what I have to offer, but actually learn and gain from what I have to offer. So, you know, that's really makes the content worth that, and that's something that I love. So I'll make this a little short little expression of love to all my supporters out there. You know, I say it every single video. It never hurts to show love. You know, I feel like in today's time, a lot of people see, you know, showing love as weak because you're making yourself vulnerable. When in turn, I think that being vulnerable is the strongest thing that you can do, because it's showing that you're leaving yourself open to what is yet to come. And that's really how you gain. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, people living in fear or hate, it kind of just blocks you off from all the gifts life has to offer. You know, so why be embarrassed to show love? Wouldn't you want to be shown love? Would you start judging that person just because they showed you love? See, it's just too bad that we have all of these stereotypes and labels, because, you know, the way I think of it in my mind, and why I came on this video to talk about this topic, because I think everyone should be expressing love. And if we want to get real deep, why people say love is the answer is because when you just simply love, you're not expecting anything. You're just loving. You're just loving. And if we lived in a complete utopia to where everyone just did things out of love, we wouldn't need money. You know, the mechanic loves being a mechanic. You bring him a broken car, he gets to be a mechanic and serve his fellow person at the same time, all out of love. And he wouldn't pay you a dime. Y'all know why? Because he fucking loves to be a mechanic. That's just a simple idea to think on, you know. Once you internalize that feeling of love for yourself, the things that you are able to make it do in this world and for other people, is quite literally why I'm making this content. Because I love these ideas. I love myself. I love seeing myself on camera. Shit, I'll be the first to admit that, because I love myself. But I also love what I'm able to do and provide for a community that I have yet to grow to its fullest potential, but we're starting somewhere. And I love that. You know, you gotta love the journey. You gotta love your work. It doesn't just go with people or giving love to receive love. You gotta be love, and living in love will help you feel love. Hell yeah. So, I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourself. Go out and enjoy this beautiful day, this opportunity that you get to wake up, you know, and this opportunity you get to watch my videos, opportunity to actually get to wake up and simply experience life, guys. That's a blessing. That's something that you should love. Just from the moment you wake up, from the moment you open your eyes, you should have love in the fact that you're able to go do something. You know, you have an opportunity to get better. You should love that you can better yourself today. You can change the position you're in. You can go seek after your goals. That's something special, man, I tell you. Anyways, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourself. And I hope you all have a beautiful day.